Hello everyone. So in this session we will discuss about penetration testing. Okay, so I'm Bhavya from JNtech Network. So in this session we will discuss penetration testing, pen test or pen testing. Then we will discuss why penetration testing is important. And we will discuss then types of penetration testing methodology. Okay, what is bug bounty, bug hunting, and basic requirements to start your course. Okay, your system requirements, certifications, programming languages, okay, pen test positions in the market, etc. Okay, then we will discuss about websites, like what is website, what is web page, and front end, back end, full stack, one stack, etc. Okay, so let me write the agenda first. So first we will start with the penetration testing. Okay, so what is penetration testing? Or we can say that pen test or pen testing. Okay, then types of penetration testing. Okay, so why penetration testing is important? Okay, then penetration testing methodology. Okay, then we will discuss what is bug bounty. Okay, what is bug hunting? Then basic requirements. Okay, your system requirements, certifications, programming languages. Okay, and pen test. Then what JNtech provides. Okay, course duration. Okay, so this is about introduction to penetration testing. Next then we will discuss about websites. Okay, that is website, or we can say that websites and web applications fundamentals. So first, website versus web page. Okay, like what is a website and what is a web page? Then front end versus back end. Server side versus client side. Okay, then full stack versus one stack. Then technologies, okay, from which the website is made up of. Okay, and then we will discuss about information like the installation process, the information gathering tools. Okay, so let's start. So first we have what is penetration testing, pen test or pen testing. So we can say that penetration testing is a branch of security only, cyber security. Okay, penetration testing means it is a type of security testing. Okay, so penetration testing or pen testing is a type of security testing which is used to cover the loopholes, the vulnerabilities, the bugs in the websites, web applications, or softwares, programs, networks, wireless like devices, IoT devices, etc. Okay, that is all about penetration testing. Okay, it is like a branch of cybersecurity and it is a type of security testing. It is a process of security testing to cover the vulnerabilities, loopholes, bugs in the web applications. Okay, so we have different types of penetration testing. So it is all about the security testing. Okay, so we have types of penetration testing. So we have like web app penetration testing, that is known as WAPT. We have application penetration testing. We have mobile app penetration testing. We have wireless penetration testing. Okay, and network penetration testing. So like let me mention few. So we have networking, network penetration testing. Then we have wireless penetration testing. Then we have application penetration testing. Okay, so we have these types of penetration testing: network, wireless, application, web application, etc. So we will mainly focus on the web app penetration testing. And why? Because web app penetration testing covers like all the concepts, like mostly concepts of the penetration testing. So that you can like after WPT, you can move forward for the with the network penetration testing or wireless or application. Okay, so we will start with the WPT. So why penetration testing is important? So why penetration testing is important? It is important to cover all your loopholes or all your vulnerabilities inside your system so that a non or a malicious hacker could not exploit it. So, like why penetration testing is important to cover your loopholes, vulnerabilities, or bugs inside your websites, web applications, systems, network, and devices. Okay, so before that, let me write the purpose of penetration testing. Like why penetration testing is important. What is the main motive of penetration testing? That is, we can write the purpose of penetration testing. Okay, so we can write the finding. Okay, finding the loopholes, finding the vulnerabilities, fixing them, analyzing them, and reporting them. Fixing is optional. Okay, if the company is asking you to fix, then you can fix. Otherwise, it is optional. So finding the loopholes, okay, bugs, and then fixing them, analyzing them, okay, and reporting them. That is the main purpose of the penetration testing. Okay. So why we are finding the loopholes so that a non or a malicious hacker could not exploit your vulnerability before it has been fixed. Okay. So before, so it is better to to compromise your system in a legal way than in a legal way. Okay. So we can write here. Okay, that is the main purpose of penetration testing, finding the bugs, fixing the vulnerabilities before a malicious hacker could exploit it. Okay, in an illegal way. So we can legally find the loopholes, we can legally fix them, and we can protect our system, protect our websites, applications, etc. from a malicious hacker. Okay. So penetration testing covers all the loopholes or all the vulnerabilities. Okay. And we can use penetration testing everywhere in every sector of the market. So now you have types of penetration testing. So we have three types of penetration testing, that is black box testing, we have white box testing, and we have gray box testing. Okay, so what is black box, white box, and gray box? So in the black box, the company will provide you each and every the company will not provide you any information to start with the penetration testing. Okay, suppose let me write the methodology of penetration testing first. So we have a methodology of penetration testing. That is, first methodology is like a step-by-step process. Okay, so from where we can start? So we can start with the we can check out the methodology. That is, first data collection. Okay, then we have vulnerability assessment. Then we have actual exploit. Okay, then report, result, analysis, and report repetition. Okay, that is the methodology of penetration testing. Okay, basically we have a universal methodology that we can say phases of hacking. Okay, that is we have information gathering. So we have phases of hacking that is also known as methodology of hacking. Okay. So in the methodology of hacking, we have first information gathering or it is also known as footprinting. Then we have scanning, gaining access, maintaining access, clearing traces. Okay. So in the information gathering, we gather information about your target. Okay, the IP addresses, the open ports, everything. Then scanning. So in the scanning phase, we scan for the loopholes. Okay. Then in the gaining access, we actually exploit the system. We compromise, or we can say that we hack the system. Okay, system network or whatever you are hacking. Then maintaining access. In this, we are maintaining the access for a long time. So it depends on your motive of hacking. Okay. Then we have clearing traces. In this, we are clearing the logs, we are clearing the traces, etc. Okay. Now, So we have methodology of penetration testing. So even like is a like a good methodology. So it is also known as a universal methodology. Okay, because all other methodologies like all other methodologies like revolve around this methodology. So we have data collection. It is same like information gathering. Vulnerability assessment is same like scanning. Okay. Actual exploit is same like gaining access, and result analysis and report preparation. So in the penetration testing, we collect data. Okay, we scan for the loopholes, we scan for the bugs, then we actually exploit, we actually compromise the system, then we analyze the result. Okay, we analyze like the risk of the vulnerability, whether the loophole is or the vulnerability is at high risk, critical, low, or medium, or informative. Okay, then we prepare the report to submit to higher authorities. Okay, so this is like methodology of penetration testing. So we have to follow this methodology so that we have a like we can get a direction like how to start and from where we have to like what is the process we have to follow, like step by step direction. Right. Okay. So then we have types of penetration testing, that is black box, white box, and gray box. So in the black box, the company will provide you no information. Okay, you have to gather all information by yourself. Okay, in the white box testing, the company will provide you each and every information to get started with a scanning phrase. Okay, and in the gray box, the company will provide you like 50-50% ratio. 50% the company will provide you with the information, 50 you have to gather it by yourself. That is like types of penetration testing. Okay, so in the black box, you will get no information from the company side. In white box, you will get each and every information. Okay, so it gets each and every information. So in the gray box, like 50-50% ratio. 50% the company will provide you, and 50% you have to gather it by yourself. Okay, that is types of penetration testing. So what is bug bounty? So bug bounty is a monetary reward, or we can say that it is a hall of fame or any swag like gifts. Okay, so let me write. So it is a type of monetary reward. So that is known as bug bounty. It is a monetary reward. It can be a hall of fame, or it can be a, some kind of gifts. Okay, given to ethical hackers. So ethical hackers, or we can say that penetration tester. So ethical hackers are the ones who hack in a legal way. Okay, by following all the rules, laws, and standards. So we can say that a penetration tester can be ethical hacker. A ethical hacker can be a penetration tester. Okay, so it is a reward given to ethical hackers for successfully discovering and reporting a vulnerability, or we can say that a bug, to the application developer or to the owner of the company. That is known as bug bounty. Okay. Then we have bug hunting. It is like hunting for the bugs. Okay. So we can say that. Okay, that is bug hunting. It is like a process of finding the bugs or yeah, of finding the loopholes inside web applications, websites, servers, etc., systems, etc. Okay, that is bug hunting. So there's a difference. Bug bounty is a reward, and bug hunting is a process. Okay, then we have the basic requirements, like from where you can start. So basic requirements to start with penetration testing. Okay, that is you can start with the CEH, that is version 12. Okay, CH version 12, CCNA. Okay, it is like CCNA or networking. Okay, and Linux fundamentals. That is actually needed to start penetration testing. That is CH. Okay, CH training. Then second, CCNA or networking fundamentals should be clear, and Linux fundamentals with commands. Okay, that is like needed to start your career in the penetration testing. Okay, then we have the system requirements. Okay, so your system requirements like you should need 8 GB RAM. Okay, and processor, or we can set a 256 SSD, like minimum. Okay, or we can set it prefer SSD over HDD. Okay, then Intel minimum i3 processor, or you can go for the AMD processor also. Okay, the Ryzen series. So these are the minimum system requirements. Next, we have certifications. So for the penetration testing, we have a certification that is CPENT Y. Okay, CPENT Y EC Council. So you can go for the certification, but in terms of penetration testing, certification doesn't matter at all. Okay, so even in the cybersecurity, skills matter before the certifications. So you can first like polish your skills, then you can move to certifications. Again, certification is not important. Even CPENT is not important that much. Okay, so you can go for the CPENT. Okay, if you want, that is not important. Okay, so first polish your skills and focus on your skills. Second, we have programming languages. So programming languages we have. No, there's a question like, is it necessary or it is important to to learn a programming languages, or to have a knowledge of or prior knowledge of programming to start your career in cybersecurity? So the answer is no. Basically, you can like it is optional. It is not important. Like programming languages are not important, but you can go for that. Okay, that should be that will be a plus point in your career. So you can go for Python, or you can go for C or C++, any one of these. Okay. Why Python or C++? Because you can create your own tools, you can automate your tools, and you can create your own malwares and exploits and payloads. Okay. So tools, malwares, payloads, and exploits. Okay. So Python is in trend, so you can go for Python. Okay, first, and then you can go for C or C++, or it's your choice. You can also go for any one of these. Then for the penetration testing, especially for the penetration testing, you can go for PHP. You can go for HTML, SQL, and JavaScript. There's a difference in Java and JavaScript. Okay, so you can go for any one of these. Like just clear your basics. Okay, only basic part. Basics like variables, data types, loops. Okay, etc. Functions, etc. So you can go for the PHP, HTML, SQL, and JavaScript for the penetration testing. Only the basics. Cover the basics part. Okay. You should know how to like read your code. Okay. How to read the website code, how to read your web application code, etc. Okay. Again, this is optional. It's your choice, but it will be a plus point if you do this. So now we have pen test positions in the market. Okay, so these are the like positions in the market. Like these are the job titles. Okay, like we have ethical hacker, penetration tester, security analyst, cyber security analyst, information security analyst, SOC analyst. Okay, so we have like various job titles. So a penetration tester can be ethical hacker can be a penetration tester. Okay, these are just job titles which is depend on the job responsibilities and roles. Okay, so they are like lots of demand. And even a SOC analyst or a blue teamer can be a penetration tester. Okay, a red teamer can be a penetration tester. So there's a like lot of demand. Okay, so you can go for these are the job titles you will like find in the market. That are all related to penetration testing. So now what JNtech provides? So we provide notes. Okay, notes in the form of PDFs, um, doc file. Okay, and TST files. We will provide books, PDFs, and as well as we will provide you tools, okay, and recorded sessions, okay, for the lifetime access. Okay, so don't worry about the training. Then, okay, so course duration, it is like approx 50 hours, okay, of the penetration testing. So we will mainly focus on the web application penetration testing. Okay, now the initial softwares. So the initial softwares are First, we will go with the Parrot OS over Kali Linux, and then VMware. Okay, over VirtualBox. So we will prefer Parrot OS because Parrot OS is more powerful than Kali Linux. Okay, and VMware is like good flexible. Okay, so now let's see the installation process of Parrot OS. VMware installation process. Okay, of VMware. And Parrot OS. So for the VMware, first download it. Okay, second install it. For the Parrot OS, so we will download Parrot OS ISO image file. Okay. Secondly, and Parrot OS ISO security file, that is security edition. Okay. Secondly, we will set up Parrot OS inside VMware. Okay. So for the installation process for the VMware, open your browser. Search for VMware download. Okay, from here. Now click here, VMware workstation player. Okay, scroll down. From here, install for your Windows. Okay. Now installation process is straightforward. Now for the Parrot OS, search for Parrot OS ISO download. Okay. So click on parrotsec.org from here. Okay, click on security edition. Click on download. The file size is 4.8 GB. Okay. So after installing VMware, open it. So open your VMware. So from here, click on File, New Virtual Machine. Click on Next. I will install the operating system later. Okay, next. Linux selective version, that is Debian 10x 64-bit. Next, name your virtual machine. So Parrot Debian. Okay, name anything you want. Next, apply the maximum disk size. So put it minimum 40 GB. Okay, that is minimum. So next, customize hardware from here. Increase your memory up to 5 GB. Okay, 5.5 around. Now processor. Okay, one processor is enough. Then in the network adapter, click on bridge mode. Okay, and in the USB controller, just put it 3.1 USB. Then yeah, we are good to go. And yeah, in the new CD DVD, click on use ISO image file. Browse. Okay, so from here, select your Parrot OS ISO image file. Click on open. Everything is fine. I think so. Process is right. Yeah, we are good to go. So click on close from here. Yeah. Finish. Now from here, power on this virtual machine. So from here, select try or install. Okay, click on enter. So now from here, open your terminal. So basically, you can use your like Pareto as it is, but it is better to install it. Okay, fully. So from here, click on install Pareto. Double click. So from here, click on next. Select your location. Okay. So region Asia, and you can select your country as well. Okay, any city. Okay. Now next, your keyboard. So you can select English, US, and keep it default. Next. It is disk. Next. Okay, name. Put your name. So okay. So here you can change your name. Now apply your password. Okay, now click on next. Finish. Sorry, install. Install now. Okay, so wait for it. So basically, this will take around 50 minutes, okay, to finish. Rest depends on your system speed. So after installing, click on Next and click on Finish. Okay. So this will take cancel. I'm canceling this. Okay. You can click on Next, you can click on Finish, and then you start your machine. Okay, power off. Okay, so after installing, after click on Finish, restart your machine. So this will install, this will set up your ParaDOS inside VMware. Okay. So now we can start with the web application penetration testing. Okay, that is, so we will focus on the, first we will focus on the WAPT, that is web application penetration testing. That is web app penetration testing. Okay, so before moving forward, let's understand the basics of a website. Okay, like what is a website, what is a web page, what is a parts of a website. Okay, HTTP, HTTPS, front end, back end, etc. So we have website, we have a web page. Okay, so let's start from the very basics. And we have a website. So what is a web page or what is a website? So let me open one. Okay, so this is a web page. Okay, in this web page we have a what you can see. We have a text. Okay, we have images, we have buttons, we have colors, we have never. Okay, navigation. Okay, we have different features. So here you can see the front end side of a web page. So we can like define web page as combination of images, videos, text, links, animations, sound, audios, etc. So web page is a combination of images, videos, text, audios, links, etc. And then what is a website? So combination of one or more web page is known as a website. So combination of more than one web page is known as website. Okay, so we have a web page and we have a website. Now, website is made up of two parts. So we can divide website into two parts. Okay, that is. So here we have a front end and we have a back end. Okay, so front end is like the front part of a website, which includes designing part. So front end is like designing part and back end is like logical part. Okay, so we can mention here back end is a logical part. So designing part means you can see the colors, you can see the font, you can see the like alignments of elements of a web page. So these are all the part of designing, like where to put this element, okay, what color to choose, what animation to apply, okay, where we have to put this image, okay, which image to choose, etc. So these are the part of designing that is known as front end. Okay, and logical part is like suppose there's a payment gateway. Okay, that payment gateway is connected with banks. Okay, there's a form. You are filling a form. Your form is submitted in a database of a website. That is a backend part, which is a more like logical part. So with a front end, we have a client side. Okay, and with the backend, we have a server side. That is client side means whatever is happening on the client PC is known as client side. Back server side means whatever is happening on the server side, on the backend side, that is known as server side. Okay. So front end is like, so we have different technologies. Okay. Now front end is made up of, we can write it separately here from technologies. Okay. So we have different technologies for front end. We have different technologies for back end. So for the front end, we have HTML, okay, 5, CSS 3, and JavaScript 6. That is also known as ES6, the official name of JavaScript. Okay, then we have more else. We have Bootstrap framework. Okay, we have jQuery. We have React.js, etc. Then we have backend. In this, we have PHP. We have Laravel, Firebase, SQL. Okay, any database that can be relational or non-relational. Okay, like MySQL or NoSQL, MongoDB or Mongoose. So we can mention MySQL. Okay, so we can use HTML5. Okay, 5 is a version here of HTML. 3 is a version of CSS and 6 is JavaScript. Okay, HTML5, CSS, all JavaScript. So here HTML provides the structure of your website. Okay, CSS provides the designing part. And JS provides the functionality. Okay, and Bootstrap is like more like a designing part, jQuery and React.js. Okay, so we have these three technologies that are main. Then we have backend. So in backend we have PHP, Laravel, Firebase. Laravel is a framework of PHP. Okay, we have SQL as a database language. We have MySQL as a relational database. Okay, so we have two types of databases. That is relational database and non-relational database. Okay. So we have relational database and we have non-relational database. So relational is like your data is storing the form of rows and columns, means in the form of table. Example, we have MySQL. Okay. And non-relational is like your data is storing the form of JSON, graphs, images, etc. That is known as non-relational. That is like example is NoSQL. Okay. So basically, it's the application. Okay, it's like the choice of the application developer or the website developer to use whichever kind of database, relational or non-relational. Okay, SQL, MySQL or NoSQL. And SQL here is a database language which is used to retrieve the data from the database. Okay, so here we can use PHP, Laravel, or SQL, MySQL, or we can use Python with Django. Okay, Django is a framework, or we can use Java. Okay, so we can use any one of these. So we have backend. So in either we can use PHP, Laravel, Firebase, or we can use Python with Django, or we can use Java. Okay, we cannot use PHP, Python, Django together. Okay, so because PHP is a backend, Python is a backend language also. Okay, with Django, Java is another backend. So we can use any one of these like PHP or Python or Java. Okay, so these are the backend technologies. We have Node.js. Okay, like we have APIs, etc. So that we will discuss later. So these are the most common technologies. So from this we have front end, back end. Okay, now we have full stack. Full stack is like the combination of front end and back end. That is front end plus back end is known as full stack development. Okay, and then we have MERN stack. MERN stack is like selective technologies. For example, MERN for MongoDB, Express.js, React.js, or Node.js. Okay, it is like a selective technologies. So full stack is like we can use any technologies. MERN stack is like we can use only selective or specific technologies. Okay, that is MERN stack. Okay. So a developer which can do the front end development and back end development is known as a full stack developer. Okay. So this is how your website is made up of. Okay, front end and back end. Designing part is different and back end part is different. Okay, we have front end developers also, we have back end developers also, and we have a full stack developer also who is responsible for front end and back end both. And we have a MERN stack developers also. Okay, so these are the technologies we can use with the website. So now let's see some important information gathering tools. Okay. So we will use, so as we are like we are doing the web application penetration testing. Okay, so first we will see how we can gather information of a website. Okay, how we can how we can check for the DNS, how we can check for the whois, like for the domains, subdomains, for the directory check, how we can gather IP addresses, other informations. Okay, so first we have Shodan, we have Census, Netcraft. Okay, then we have Derv, Buster, who is lookup. Okay, then we have crt.sh. Okay, and what else we have? Nmap. Okay, Nitlo. Okay, so let's discuss these first. Even we have PQ, the harvester, Sherlock, and follower bomb. Okay, so follower bomb, etc. So first we will use these tools. So first we have Shodan. Shodan is a extension as well as a search engine. So we will use extension first, and it is like a website also. Okay, which is based on web. Now we have census. It is a we will use it as a website. Okay. Now netgraph extension. So we will use this as an extension. Nerve. It is a Linux tool. Okay, which is CLI. And same we have a Linux tool, which is GUI. Again, who is lookup. It is also a website. Okay, we will like perform Google's lookup with the help of website. Okay, we have like various tools for that. crt.sh, a website. We have Nmap, that is a Linux tool. need to same Linux tool. Okay, we have to run this on Linux. PQ, that is our website. Harvester, Linux tool. Sherlock, Linux. Following our website. Okay, now, so first we have Shodan. So let's open your browser. Okay, now here search for Shodan. Search extension. Okay, Shodan extension for Chrome. Okay, whatever or whichever browser you are using. Okay, so Shodan is a very powerful tool. Okay, you can use it on like Chrome, Firefox, Edge, Brave, etc. Okay, so click on here, Shodan, chrome.google.com. Now from here, click on add to Chrome. Okay, after adding, you can visit any website. Okay, suppose this one. And the logo of this Shodan is this one. Okay, now what we can do now. So here you have to click on Shodan. So Shodan will display the IP addresses, the host name, the country where the server is located, the city, okay, the organization, and the open ports, some few open ports, free of cost. So this will show all the information free of cost. So we have IP address of the parent OS, host name, the server, the country and city where the server is located. Okay, and the organization and the open ports, that is HTTP or HTTPS is open. Okay, so this is a brief information provided by Shodan. It is a very helpful or handy tool. Okay, now we have Shodan as an extension. Then you can search for shodan.io. .io. Okay, it is a website. More as it is a search engine. So here you can search for any any URL. Okay, so we can search for Amazon. Okay, so this will show you the information about the server, where the server located, open ports of the server, the HTTP request, the HTTP responses, okay, the HTTP response code, etc. So we can click on view report from here. Okay, now here you can check out the report. Showdown report. That is, we have open ports, number of open ports, organizations, vulnerabilities, okay, countries, etc. Okay, so this is just a brief overview. We will go in detail later. Okay, so just you can explore this. Now, next we have census. So here you can search for census and okay, so here search for census. Search, click on here. Now apply any IP address. So we can apply. We can scan for the territories. So click on search. Okay, remove this HTTPS. Enter. Now, so census will display the same information as a Shodan. Okay, so both are very powerful. So we have the IP addresses where the server are located. Okay, information like which ports are open, etc. So you can also explore this. You can click on next. Okay, this much. Okay, so here you can click on report and you can check out the report. Okay, so you can create an account here to open the report. Okay, so this is also free of cost. Now, next we have Netcraft. So here you can search for, maybe use Netcraft as a extension. Okay, so click on here, extension for Chrome or for Firefox or whatever you are using. Okay, so click on add to Chrome from here. Okay, so after adding, So visit any website. So Netcraft will also protect you from the phishing web pages. Okay. So click on Netcraft, click on site report. Okay, from here. So here you can check for the like site title. Okay, so title is like you can click on right click, view page source. Okay, we can check out the title from here as well. So this is okay. So title is Pareto. Okay, so title is very important. Now here we have a site title, rank, description, or present. Okay, first thing, add range like risk rating, whether it is a phishing web page or not. So this will like score. So it's like give you the score of out of 10. Okay, so this is not a phishing web page. Primary language, and we have network. Okay, you can see the network information site, net block owner, hosting company, hosting country, IP4 address, IPv6 address. Okay, reverse DNS, etc. Okay, you can see the IP delegation, SSL, TLS, information certification transparency. Okay, SSL certification chain. Now here we didn't have a graphical representation. Okay, so here we can click on any website. Let's say Amazon, Amazon.in. Click on Netcraft, site report from here. So here we have a information of a like information of Amazon. Like we have a analyzing it is. So we have a site title. Okay, we can also visit. We can also see from here. Right click, view page source. From here, you can like search for the title. Or we have somewhere here. Where's the title? Okay, we can search for it. Here we have a title here. Okay, so this is the title of the website, and you can see the same here. Okay, so title of a Amazon website. We have a rank, we have a risk rating that is 0 out of 10. We have a first C, primary language, we have network information. Okay, site, net blocker owner, hosting company, etc. IPv4 address, IPv6 address, etc. Then we have IP delegation. Okay, SSL TLS information. Again, like certification transparency. Okay, we have the certification, etc. We have net graphical representation of the report. Okay, and in technologies. Okay, we have a web light. Oh, sorry, we have this Amazon Web Services in use. That is a cloud services. Server side, that is SSL, and we have jQuery is in use. Ajax is in use. Okay, what else we have? Encoding, UDF8 is in use, and then we have HTTP details. Okay, so this is very beneficial in the HTML injection. Okay, so we will see it. Now HTML5 is in use. Okay, etc. So these are the details you can find out in the with the help of Netcraft. Okay, now we have Dove and Buster. So open your Linux machine for that, as it is a Linux tool. Okay, so Dove is a CLI and Buster is a GUI. So Dove is a it is used to display web pages. Okay, web pages of the website. Okay, like all the web pages. So okay, so Dove or Dovebuster, Dove is a CLI and Dovebuster is a GUI. So Dove is used to display all the web pages of a website. Okay, we are brute forcing. Okay, suppose we have a website domain avc.com. Okay, so avc.com can have admin page. avc.com can have sign in page. Okay, or avc.com have about page, etc. So this will display the web pages of a website. We are brute forcing. So open your machine. So I will open my database. Okay, so open your terminal from here. Okay, from view, zoom in. Now you can search for first sudo for the temporary root user. Okay, clear your screen. Now we will run the first and then the Wuster. So here you can type the Wuster. Okay, it is a GUI. So open. Okay, now here you have to apply your enter your target URL. That is, we can apply for the HTTP. We will scan for this website. That is one web.com. Okay, so you can click on here. You can remove this URL, subdomain here. Okay, so copy this. So we will use this website as a testing purpose. Okay, so HTTP :// URL, that is one web.com, and port number 80. Okay, 80 is for HTTP. Okay, now increase the number of threads. Let's say 30. Okay, now you have to browse the word list. So click on browse. So here, click on the root directory, user, share. Okay, now search for the word list. That is somewhere here only. Yeah, here word list, the Buster. Select your word list. We have three types of word list. We have like small, medium, and large. So click on medium. Click on select list. Okay. So now you can click on start. So you will see the web pages in the result session from here. Okay, so let it be. We will run the dove on the other side. Okay, so right click, open tab, zoom in from here. Now, here we can search for sudo. So that is sudo for the root permission. Enter. Now clear the screen. Now done. Then your URL. Okay, so we can, if you're new to any tool, you can type help to check the help commands. Okay, or -h. Okay, man. Okay, so these are the arguments you can use with the dev command. Okay, like -c, -be, h, etc. Okay, so you can click on Q to quit. Clear the screen. Now we can try dev. Now, here your URL, that is http and one web.com with port 80. Okay, okay, leave the port. Now here we can put the path of your word list and name of your word list. That is inside home anonymous user share. Let me show you the path. You have to click on your home directory. From here, click on file system, user, share from here. Okay, now word list. So we have this word list. Word list. Where are you? Yeah, here, word list. Then we have inside of, okay, we have three types of file, small, common, or big. So we will select common. Okay, so here copy your path. Control C, Control Shift V. And your name of your file, that is common tst. Sorry, common.txt. Enter. So the scanning has been started. So here you can see we have these directories or web pages inside that URL. Okay, and we have first 200. Okay, it is a HTTP response status code. Okay, the size is this much, and then we have these web pages with 500 response code. That means it is a internal server error. Okay, and 308 is a size that is all the same in every web page. 339 busted. Okay, so 500 means internal server error. Okay, so next in this we have, so in the test PHP website, okay, we have these web pages. We have data, we have this much, which is 500 internal server error. Okay, we have this directory that is admin. Okay, now it is scanning. So we can copy this URL. Okay, Control Shift C, and we can open this inside the browser. Here we have internal 404 not found. Web page not found. Okay, no worry. So we have this admin web page. We can copy this directory. Control C. We can copy this URL, and we can check the web page from here. Okay, so we have this admin web page in this test PHP website, and it is these. We have these files. Okay, we can click on this. Okay, this is a SQL file. Second one, it is a root file. Okay, so we have got one file that is a SQL file from this admin web page. Cool. And from the Doverster, we have these web pages so far. Okay. So this is how you can scan for the like web pages. Okay, so this will take time. I am like stopping this, pause, stop, or close. Same as Control C. Okay, to stop this. So now next we have who is lookup. Okay, so let's check. Now here you can search for who is lookup. Enter. Okay, so first we can check for the domain. Okay, that is who is lookup domain. So you can click on here. So add your IP address or domain name. So we can search for any IP address. Okay, so we can search for that website, oneweb.com. This one. Okay, so we can scan for this website. Control C, paste your URL here. Search. I'm not allowed. Cars. Okay, so you can see the information of a web page. okay, of that website from here. Okay, so we have this name servers, we have IP addresses, we have IP location where the server is located. Okay, we have ASN, we have domain status, IP history. Okay, we have hosting history, website title, the server which is running, and the version. Okay, response code 200 means the web page is successfully loaded. Terms, images, links, etc. And this is the who is record. Okay, so in this we have domain name, registry, domain ID, who is server, URL, update date, creation date. Okay, we have the register, expiration date. Okay, and we have city, street, state, etc. Okay, phone number means you can check out the information from here. Okay, so this is the domain who is lookup checkup. So next we have crt.sh. So you can just type the URL crt.sh. It is a website. Here we can search for the certification information as well as we can search for the subdomain information. Again, website name, control V. So remove this test PHP. It is a subdomain itself. Okay, search from here. Not found. Okay. Okay, so I've searched for google.com. So we have the common name. We have a certification information. Okay. So we have first we have subdomains. Okay. It is mail.google.com is a subdomain accounts, hosted ID accounts, AdWords. Okay, so this will print all the information, all the subdomains. Okay, you can check it out. So we have a long list. Mail domain, we have Chrome. Okay. More else we have wi-fi.google.com. Okay, and etc. Okay, so these so crt.sh will display the subdomains of a particular URL. Okay, so we have a long list. So mx, etc. Okay, so you can check this out and enter your URL. Okay, so you can enter your URL here and you can check for the subdomains. Next we have nmap. So nmap scan for the open ports. Okay, nmap is a very powerful and very important tool. Okay, so there's like a lot more cover in nmap. So first we will only cover the specific or important part. Okay, as a basic part. So here you can search for nmap -s, S for the TCP SYN packet scan, -a for the aggressive scan, -o for the OS scan. Okay, like which operating system is running on the web server. Okay, then we have -t, 4 for the number of threads and 4 for the deep scanning. Okay, we have T1, T2, T3, T4 and T5. So these are the deep scanning. Then IP address of your target. Okay, that is we can scan for this website. Open your Shodan. From here, copy the IP address. Control C. Paste your IP address. And here we can even type -sv for the version scanning. Okay, enter. So we have this information, we have this root information, we have HTTP port open on which Nginx server is running, okay, which is 1.190 version, okay, and OS running is Linux, which is like 89%, or we can say that Linux kernel, okay, with version 4.0, okay, etc. Okay, so you can start your like scanning part with this command, okay, nmap scan, okay. So here you can type nmap -l to check all the commands you can use with the nmap command, okay. So this command is only the basic, okay. There's a lot more in nmap. It is a very vast and powerful tool, okay. So we will see that now. Next we have nitto. So this will scan for the server, okay, means which server is running, okay, and the version, etc. So you can clear the screen. So clear your screen. Now here type nitto -h for the host and IP address. That is this one. Enter. No web server found. Okay. So we can scan for another machine. Let's say we can scan for, let me open a virtual server. Okay, so Metasploitable is a virtual server here. So we can test the Nitto tool with the help of Metasploitable server from here. Okay, so open your server and we can scan now. Okay, so we have this Metasploitable. Now we can check for the server. Okay, that is Nitto -h and IP address of your Metasploitable machine, that is 192. Okay, so this will scan for the servers and other information which is vulnerable. Okay, so here Metasploitable, it is running server Apache, that is 2.2.8. Okay, and more else we have, it is scanning. So we have these directories, phpMyAdmin, we have test, we have icons, etc. Okay, so these are the and most important, we have the server information here. Okay, Apache, and this version is running. Even we have this information, maybe Apache. See, we have this Apache 2.2.8 is appear to be outdated. So this is a old version. New version or the latest version is this one, 2.2.22. Okay, but Metasploitable is running this version. Okay, so maybe this can be vulnerable. Okay, so we can find out nitto -h IP address of your target machine. Okay, so this will scan for the server and the version. Okay, so next we have PQ. Okay, before that we will run the harvester. So the harvester can run like scans for the emails, scan for the domains, etc. So we can run the harvester. So the harvester is pre-installed in your parrot OS. Okay. So the harvester, and we have there's an error in the harvester. Okay, we can type the harvester hyphen hyphen help. Okay, so these are the arguments we can use with the harvester. Okay, so let's try clear the screen. So the harvester, okay, hyphen D for the domain name. Let's say you can search for Microsoft.com. Hyphen L for the number of search results. That is, let's say 200. Hyphen B for the source. Okay, so we can search from Google. Enter. Okay, so target is Microsoft. Okay, so we have 7 hosts found. That is this one. Okay, these are the subdomains of Microsoft. Okay, we have this IP domain IP address. We have this domain IP address. Okay, etc. So we have this information. Now next we have okay. So now we are scanning for the like same domain Microsoft. Number of results 200, and we are scanning now. The source is LinkedIn. Okay, so we have these information. Okay, so these are the employees, or we can say the employees information from Microsoft. Okay, like these are the network information in the LinkedIn. So we have this Aaron, etc. Okay, so these are the like network of the Microsoft on LinkedIn. Okay, so same we can search for any company. Okay, so you can use this. We can search for, let's say, Amazon.com. So Google is blocking my IP because of number of search. You can change your IP. Okay, so you can use VPN or proxy. You can use dynamic proxy for that. Okay, so this is how you can scan with the help of harvester. Okay, so I think this much is clear. Okay, so now let's continue tomorrow. Okay, so that's it for today. If you want to check out the course content of CEH, then you can search for the website JNtech Networks. Okay, visit the official website. From here, you can find the details of any course. Okay, scroll down and you can find the course details, modules, topics, okay, fee structure, and upcoming batches. Okay, and if you have any query, you can call on this number. Okay, or you can WhatsApp, or you can mail. Okay, on this mail ID. So feel free to ask anything if you have any query.